What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Aviation, and today we have the airport, Tulsa International Airport. It makes its return to Aviation today, as we have this airport was done once last year, and this will probably be a monthly airport. I'm so glad to bring it back, even though I only had one video, but that doesn't matter. It's back anyways. It'll be a monthly airport like Albuquerque and Dallas, and yeah, so I do have big news for the channel, but anyways, before we get started, I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you guys are, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Last week I posted the 100 subscribers aviation music video. You guys really enjoyed it from the feedback so far. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's a really good 2.5 minute video of all the videos I've took, really, so you can go check that out. It's the second latest video on the channel after this one. So I'm so glad that this airport's back. I was thinking of video ideas today because we'll talk about the after this we'll talk about the video that's coming up next week. So I was thinking of what to do this week, and I decided to go with a airport for Tulsa. So decided to bring it back. Actually, I'm trying to think of how this is going to work. I think I may end up double uploading. Here, let me see how many Fridays are in October real quick. Please tell me 5, because calendar, because this will go up then that. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. I think I may end up double uploading to get, because in the month of October the 5th, that's when the one video went out. Then this is the Tulsa update going up on the second day, and then I have something that we're about to get into that I want to upload third, and then Albuquerque and Dallas just still left for October. So we will figure that out. I think I may end up double uploading a week or something along the lines of that, or maybe trying to think of how this is going to work, because the way that I originally wanted to do it was the video that is going out next week to go out this week, but that's unfortunately not going to happen. Anyways, the lead up, I ordered some models. A lot. I spent a lot of money, and it's a really good batch of models I decided to buy. So I bought 3 American Airlines or American Eagle Embraer 140 175s. Very excited about those. I ordered 1 American Airlines 737-800 One World, 2 American Airlines Airbus A319s with sharklets to add on to the fleet. Same thing for the American Airlines Airbus A321s ex-US Airways, 2 American Airlines 737 MAX 8s, and the Iceland Air 757-200 in the 80th anniversary livery, which that will really help out DFW. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. That's going to be a mass review video next week. Wanted to get it out this week, but unfortunately the models, I just bought them, so, and plus they're not going to be shipped till let me think about this, because okay, that makes sense, because I'm pre-recording this way in advance, so I have the models by the time. So I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a Albuquerque update, put that out Friday, and then I'm going to put the reviews out Saturday, so you guys will get a double upload this month, so 5 videos. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Let's we can get right into this update. I just want to ramble about that. The models cost a lot of money. Ended up being 11, I believe. 3 Eagles, and then 1 World, and then that makes, wait, hold up. So 3, and then 1 World, then 2, which makes 6. On the 319, 321 makes it 8, and then Iceland Air makes it 9, and then the Maxes makes it 11. So I'm very excited about that. Those will go really well in these airports, mainly DFW, but I could always throw in the Max here and stuff, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Plus the E175 flies in here all the time. And we also have big news for Tulsa. Since the last update, a lot has happened, so we're going to go over that. So from last year, let's think. So the main addition that I can think of right now is Frontier started flights, 5 destinations, or 6, and then they ended one. So we'll talk about that one in a little bit. First off, I want to go in chronological order if I can. So, well, around this time, Frontier announced their routes. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the first thing I can remember off the top of my head is... Oh yeah, one of the first things I can remember is American Airlines went mainline to Charlotte. It's been the same for the last year. It's one daily CRJ 900 and one daily 737-800, and United was still doing mainline to Denver at this time. Southwest was still doing all the stuff they're doing, and Delta was the same, and American and other stuff. Allegiant's been the same for nearly 3 years now, so that's unfortunate, but we'll talk. So around this time, Frontier announced their flights to Denver and Orlando and San Diego, which were the 3 initial destinations. All were announced. Denver was starting March 15th, and then the other 2 started April 8th. Then, let's see. Then I believe Southwest announced their Saturday only in the summer route to Orlando, somewhere around there. United's been the same, and Delta up to this point's been the same. Then somewhere here and there after that, these couples started, or I believe sometime in March, Frontier also announced flights to San Jose, California, and Washington Dulles. We'll talk about aircraft equipment here in a minute. This is going to be a longer video because this is we haven't done this one in a long time anyways. So basically what happened is American did their flights. So Frontier finally started flights. Initially it was an A320 to Denver 3 times a week. And then they started their Orlando San Diego trade-off, which was interesting. They did 3 weekly 320s for both flights. So then I believe around June, and then April 11th, the Washington Dulles and San Jose flights started. Those were initially 319s. So then the San Diego flight is ending, and then around the same time the San Antonio service was announced. So San Diego ended, and then Washington Dulles and San Jose get upgraded to 3 weekly 320s, which is awesome. And since the flight to San Diego canceled, Orlando moved to 2 weekly A321s. And then when the San Antonio service started, here and there, Denver would get 319, but now that San Antonio started, it moved to 3 weekly A319s, and from what I hear, San Antonio service is not doing very well, so be on the lookout for that possibly to end, hopefully not. And then, as you can tell from what I said, the Dulles and San Jose flights have been doing well enough to get an aircraft bump, so that's awesome. I'm assuming it's Dulles mainly, but San Jose may be doing some work, which is good. And then that's the whole Frontier timeline. The future Frontier is there are Orlando, San Jose, Washington Dulles, and San Antonio flights are seasonal. So after that, after those seasons cap in about November, we'll go to 5 weekly flights to Denver on Frontier. I haven't got an aircraft yet because the Frontier website glitched out, so I don't have an aircraft for that yet. I'm going to assume it's 319 if it's 5 weekly. I believe it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or something like that. Maybe it's Monday. I can't remember. I was just looking at it and I was kind of surprised that they ended up making the San Diego or the Orlando flight seasonal. So, but anyways, then the other thing I can remember at this point is Delta recently, only about a week ago now, ended flights to Detroit. Oh, sorry about that gate. That does look pretty bad. Into flights to Detroit, or their aircraft operations. All aircraft operations have slightly changed. But Delta ended their service to Detroit and now instead have another substitution. So In the time frame, when I did the last update, Minneapolis for Delta was receiving a couple daily E170s, and that eventually got bumped down to a CRJ 700, which eventually got bumped down to a CRJ 700, which is where we're at now. And then the Detroit service before it ended was always a CRJ 900 or 700, same for Salt Lake City. But since they ended the Detroit service, Salt Lake City has now received a second daily flight. It's the afternoon. It's basically the same schedule as Minneapolis, which is awesome. Glad to hear that, even though the other service ended. And then as for Atlanta, we are now getting, as of right now, we're getting 3 daily ND88s or 90s. Usually ND88s. I've only seen one night where the ND90 ended up coming in, which is what we're trying to represent here. But and then 2 CRJ 900s. Then next summer, as of right now, we're gonna have 4 717s and an MD88, which is awesome. 5 daily mainline flights is really good for Delta. And then Allegiant, they had, I think, their seasonal services to man, I'm rambling. Anyways, I'm sorry guys. There's not a whole lot to go over, so that's why I'm rambling most of the time here. So, as for the Allegiant services, same thing, but their MD-80s are about to retire here in November, so might as well throw it in now. They're doing their, I need a 319 at this point, so I do have money. I may consider that, but I was considering going after a Delta 757 or a Alaska 175, United 175, so I haven't decided exactly what I'm doing yet, but basically that's what's there. Recently, United brought back their main line to Houston, which is going to be ending soon. Because I think it's, I don't know if it's seasonal or if it's just for now. They yesterday actually had for a couple Saturdays here, they're going to have a main line to Chicago, which is going to end soon. But that's nice for a couple times. They have that. As for American, they ditched the main line to Chicago for the summer, brought it back till Christmas for now, so we have that. And as for American right now, I briefly went over to Charlotte service, and then the Dallas service has been A319S has been coming in the afternoons. That'll be in here on the next update. I wanted the new mold, so now I have the so let's see, we have I hate to look this up during the video since we're already pushing 13 minutes, but this needs to be unknown, so let's go TUL. I just want the number of flights. I'm not going to waste too much time on this. Looking it up at least. Yeah, okay, that should give me the number of flights that we have. We had 2 daily 319s, one in the morning, but that, and the 5:30 service has since been replaced. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, it's 8 right now, and we're going to get 9 next summer on another RJ, so that's awesome. But basically, we had 2 319s, 3 MD-80s makes it 5, so and then we had 4 737s. Now we have 1 A319. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call, but anyways, we were talking about the American service to DFW. So now it's 2 daily CRJ 900s, 1 daily 319. So that gets you 3, and then it's 3 MD-80s and then 3 737s. So basically, one that A319s got dropped. But so for the future plans for DFW, we are going to be getting our nightly ND-80 is going to be going away, unfortunately. So I have 2 ND-80s till they get retired. I think Oklahoma City gets 4, so I'm kind of upset about that. But we have that, and then we have and then we have the 737s and the A319s. The double daily 319 is not coming back. Unfortunately, I believe that both CRJ 900s will be going away. One's going to get replaced by a 737, and then the other's going to be E140. Something like that. I can't exactly remember. But the big news is that we're getting service to Los Angeles on American Airlines. I The routes gets announced Tuesday, or the flight booking, but the route's been announced. They also announced a couple others, such as Oklahoma City, the DCA, which Southwest recently announced as well, so that's going to be interesting to see. But we're getting service to Los Angeles. It's going to be, I've been talking about with a couple of friends. As of right now, it's looking to be a E-175, but hopefully, or yeah, that would be nice, but we'll see what it ends up being. It's pretty awesome regardless. I'm very excited about that. So we unfortunately lost Miami as well, the Saturday only, but we're getting Los Angeles, so that'll probably be one daily from what it looks to be, but maybe two, just like Oklahoma City. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I think I've rambled long enough. Let's get right into the update here. So start over here at A. So we have an Aviation MD-80 heading out to Orlando Sanford. Arrived in. Delta Bombardier and CRJ-700 heading out to Minneapolis. American 737-800. This one's currently loading up with service out to Dallas-Fort Worth. This is a night update, by the way, so they're just hanging out till tomorrow. The Legion and Frontier aren't realistic, but no time frame, so you can just say that. Delta 7, CRJ-700 heading out to Salt Lake City. American 737-800 heading out to Charlotte, or sorry, Chicago. Delta MD-90 heading out to Atlanta. American 737 heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. In all of its glory, the American Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-83 loading up service to Dallas-Fort Worth. What a beautiful plane. Then we have the Chrome Retro American 737-800 with service out to Charlotte. Saw the exact flight land. Man, those pictures were amazing. Oh yeah, the other thing I missed, Vita Air started service, 6 weekly E-145, very cool, to Austin. Flights are not doing well from what I hear, but they continue to push it. So here we have United Airways A320 loading up for Houston. Southwest 737 MAX 8 heading out to Dallas Love Field. United 737-900 Eco Skies heading out to Denver. Southwest 737-700 heading out to Houston Hobby. Southwest 737-800 or 700 heading out to Phoenix. So this one arrived in from St. Louis. This one arrived in from Denver, and that one arrived in from Las Vegas. And then here we have a United Ember 145. This one's currently loading up with service to Chicago. Yeah. So yeah, there's the update. Lots of exciting news for Tulsa. Cargo service wise, I believe FedEx is still sending a couple weekly, or more than a couple, I think it's 3 or 4 A330s, or even the MD-10s have been flying in, mainly DC-10s, but few MD-10s, which are, man, they're all 40 years old at this point. And then we also have UPS flying in their A330s mainly. So pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, looking up for Tulsa besides the Detroit loss, that's okay. We're getting Los Angeles. And then Frontier, hopefully they decide to try some more routes. I honestly don't know where's next for Frontier. Maybe I really think that Philadelphia is a real possibility on the 319. And then maybe a Charlotte. Nah, I doubt Charlotte. They'll probably attack a this is just a long shot, but Colorado Springs maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm very excited for the future. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and next week's video is going to be really awesome as long as the models arrive. Thank you guys so much for watching. Red River Aviation signing off.